Hello, hello. What's up, everyone? Hope you had a good New Year like party or whatever you might do. And hopefully you have a great New Year. We're starting off for the year with Diablo again, for a change. We're gonna keep Diablo for a bit. I do want to get over to PoE2 sometime. I don't have any rush. I just want to see what the druid feels like. For now, we're gonna have the tower in like 2 weeks or so. 1 week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. Okay, shipping. My cat wants to snuggle a bit. Poor guy. I had to leave him home for so long. I might sound a bit farther away from the mic, but I need to stand a bit farther away to allow my cat to actually sit on my lap. Yeah. So, I did get Ramaladni's Sweet Grandfather yesterday, which is amazing. I don't know if I will play the... do we go for the Barb today? I do have some stuff I need to get done on Barb, and we already have the Grandfather, which is very good. Where do we start here? First of all, let me get the little music for the Twitch side going. There we go, that should start. Yeah. Where do we go? Where do we go? You know what? Let's start with our little Barb. I do have a bunch of stuff I need to actually temper on, not temper, sanctify on the Paladin. Let me see. How much get? Okay, okay, we do have a small problem here. Right. One thing I need to consider for the push, I still don't know if I want to run T-Bolts or if I want to run Legendary Pants, right? Because it's not like I need the attack speed or the crit chance, although the health stats you kinda need a lot. That's kind of the only reason I'm not defaulting like to running Beaver, right? Because that would be the play. You run Legendary Pants with additional potions so you can run in Beaver. But since we do need... because without the all stat, we can't quite get all the additional damage on the tree. And I think that's just kind of makes it worse, potentially. I also gain a lot more additive from Wrath than I would gain from in Beaver, I believe. Because Wrath is just busted when it comes to additive. Granted, on this build you don't care too much about additive. But yeah, the other thing we're missing a perfect Earthquake aspect. So I can start sanctifying maces. I've sanctified a bunch of maces with the other one. As you can see here, I got the Vehement here, which is a pretty good one actually to get on the mace. That's pretty great, a pretty great outcome there. I do have some here with great quality. Sadly, quality does not do much. If quality actually increased your... I'm gonna keep this, hoping that the update comes and quality actually increases your base damage of the weapon, because at that point this weapon might just be god tier. Until then, we do have this kind of sucks. It got to 25. It's a 3GA. It was actually 4GA, but it was like life on kill or something, so I had to roll it off. I also have this one, which is with a barrier. I potentially can run this low key. I just drop the Zek rune, not the Zek rune, for the push, and I can run this one as well, although I'll need to get this on the polearm. But since we have the fissures on the mace, I need to start doing the earthquakes on the polearm. It kinda sucks because I can't use it at the same time, but whatever. Doesn't for the farming version, right? So yeah. I mean, at some point I could I could just bite the bullet and try to get Vehement again. I'll have to see what I do. We don't have the aspect anyway right now, so I'll go on the Paladin and sanctify all of this so I actually have space in my inventory, you know? Because right now we literally have 0 space. Yeah, so let's go on the Paladin for a second, sanctify all of that gear, and then we'll come back. Yeah. No idea where that came from. I need to actually go through this and see which ones I want to keep or not. For now, let's... Are you sanctified? You are. Where am I keeping you? Oh, that's... I have something better. You need to be sanctified. What are you? Oh, this is actually potentially an upgrade over mine. It just sucks that the aspect is so low. But the attack speed is very nice. This is potentially good, but I don't quite want to run it yet. Why are you not sanctified? Is it... This one is not... Oh, yes it is. What does it have? Nothing. Okay, mine is better, so there we go, cleaning up inventory a bit. What about you? What do you have? Oh. Is this just this one, but... Oh no, this one... Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Which one is better, though? Okay, I'm gonna keep those two, because I can't quite tell which one is better. So we're just gonna keep them regardless. Yeah.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Okay. I'm sure I have something else I need to sanctify there, but let's start with this ones.
Solid bits here.
Okay. Plus score, lovely.
More there than I thought. More there than I thought.
That's a cool thing, that Paladin is strength. A lot of the gear, a lot of maces and stuff like that, and swords, I just got on my Paladin. And then they are ready for my Barb as well. Right? Because I don't want to use that on my Paladin at all. That Paladin just has crazy uniques.
There's a good one.
And here we want the Blessed Hammer. For push we are running a legendary shield, so you don't really care about the double damage. Let's not forget to put sockets this time around. I made that mistake twice. I have 2 items currently equipped that are missing a socket.
What color and brilliance.
I don't care too much because we're farming, so I just keep them so I can remember. Except where the lovely. Oh really? Legendary power. Yo. Okay. Oh, we got quality. We don't care. I don't believe. Yeah. Another holy damage. Max life. Would this be better than 9? Potentially. Ooh, not quite. Didn't get anything here. This would potentially be better than this. It's a bit less on the affix, but you get so much extra strength. Surely. Right? 474. Actually, no, this one is still more, sadly. This holy damage. I think I have another holy damage one, don't I? Oh, we forgot one here. I think I have another holy damage one somewhere. Oh, I saved this one. Wait. Goodbye. I don't care about the life. I would rather get the resist than the life, I think. This is sanctified now. It's just oh, this is a GA sanctify actually. Oh. Shouldn't save that. Am I saving that? Okay, this is the holy damage one. Where did I get the other holy damage? Well, the one on the bottom is better. I don't think any of them is actually good enough, but I forgot you as well. So I forgot 2 items to sanctify. Oh, another one, Zakarum. Oh, another Zakarum here as well. Dude, I'm missing all of this. God damn. That's the vulnerable one. Everything else, we don't care. I have a bunch of shields here, potentially some amulets and stuff like that I need to sanctify. The thing with the shields, right? The thing with the shields is that I can't sanctify until I actually get a really incredible weapon. Because, if I get the weapon that already has chance for Blessed Hammer to deal double damage, I'll run like On Guard or Additive on the shield as the temper. If I don't, then I would need to make up for it on the shield with double damage to Blessed Hammers. So kinda screwed there. Unless I just don't masterwork the Blessed Hammer ranks. I just leave it at a +5, right? And do chance for Blessed Hammers to deal double damage if it's not GA. And then I just get the additive. I guess that's something we could do. It's probably better actually. Because those 2 extra ranks, I already have so many ranks that those 2 extra ranks are probably not better than On Guard or Additive, potentially. Anyway, let's actually get these things done here. Hopefully we get something crazy here. For now I'm gonna keep doing ranks. For now. Especially if the affix roll is already kinda low, because at that point, even if I masterwork it, I'm never getting 100. So I'll have to get it on the shield anyway. Okay. Let's add sockets.
I'm the only merchant with jewels like these.
Yeah. And we slam. We got lucky. Not quite there. Is it better than mine? It is close. No, it's a +5 actually, so now. Left on hit, nice. Let's just jade the thing. Okay, we got nothing. Cool. Everything else we do need to... yeah. We do have a bunch of swords here that we can start the... The swords we can get done. The swords we can 100% get done. On the barb. Yeah, there we go. All in stuff done. Where's our... That's not the big Rama. That's a very decent Rama, sadly not the... Where did I put it? Oh, there we go. Dude, I'm still... Look at this. When I got to the barb, I still didn't have enough gems to put everything. I think I have some extra gems over here. Yes, I do. Let's get that out. Look at that. Is this one sanctified? Yes, it is. It got nothing. Did I not even masterwork it properly? I don't think I did. I just slammed it. That was dumb. Doesn't matter now anyway. Happy New Year. Happy New Year as well, Instance. Hope you had a great ear passage. Is that how English works? Something along those lines. We got this bad boy yesterday, so it was a good end of the year, I guess. What am I coming here for? Not you, it's over here. Gonna craft some emeralds. Bada-bim, bada-boom. There we go. Do I have enough for... Oh, we don't quite have enough. Fine. Maybe... Oh, when I dismantle this, I will have enough, actually. All gems, and now I craft an emerald... a ruby. There we go. Perfect. Diamonds I can... Yeah, diamonds for sure.
I hope you appreciate that. Good result.
I'm still hunting for max aspect bolt shiften. Yeah. I'd love to get it as well. I'm gonna be running a bunch of this ones on my barb. Because to get some better amulets, I'm still not sure if I want to run... Because this one is very good, by the way. I'm not sure if I want to run a legendary amulet or if I want to run Solig. Like, I'm still not sure if double Solig is even worth it. Like, I'm not sure if it is. Because we have a 90% multi. Actually... Potentially... If you get Nazakam, the polearm, that the Spiritborn one that allows you to overpower, I could potentially overpower Widota with that, which means I don't need to do weapon swapping, which already increases our damage. What that also means is that I don't need to run the... Yeah, but if I don't need to run the 90%, the weapons, the one that gives me an overpower after 8 weapon swaps, right? And then there's not much benefit to run Battle Mad at that point. and potentially there, and then I can run. I could run what's the name of the sword? The Tazgal instead for more damage. I'll need to cook a bit on that one, actually. Because then it's either Tazgal, because like if I'm running Melted Heart, it's either Tazgal or Fists of Fate. And I think Tazgal is better than Fists of Fate. Because like Fist of Fate, the thing is, it gives you... The only stat you realistically care about here is the crit chance and the Von unlucky hit, realistically. Everything else you don't care about. So, getting like a legendary with strength, life, Von unlucky hit and crit would potentially be a lot better, and then I just put the 100% multi here. I have so many items that I sank, but I'm not sure how to tell what's an upgrade. It's a bit rough, to be fair. A lot of them are kinda close. Life, GA Disciple, and one other passive. 53 plus 2 passive, yeah. That's mine as well. We got triple passive, but it's a 750 amulet. It is what it is, it does the job. Oh yeah, on these rings, let me
Magic is neither good nor evil.
So there's currently a bug here on Furion Kill. If you roll Furion Kill, you can never get the max. The max I'll always get is +2, but I should be able to get a +3. But if you roll it while it's enchanted, you can't for some reason. So, by rolling like this, I should be able to get Furion Kill. See, and that gets upgraded to 3 now. Cool. It's a bug, I don't know why. We can roll off the Call of the Ancients cooldown now that we have this pent. Ideally I want some better pents for farming. I still need to get some Mantle of Mountain Fury for sure though. It makes sense to get like hit chance Von on the ring or offhand. Potentially more on the ring, potentially. Either the ring or the two-handed sword, or the gloves. Because there's not a lot of stats on gloves you kinda want anyway, so... Oh yeah, if I run legendary gloves, I could run cooldown. I could run cooldown on the gloves as well, which should help with Wrath of the Berserker uptime and Shout uptime. Interesting. I don't know, I need to run the numbers to see if Solig is actually good. Because that will change how I will sanctify my gear, right? And if we don't need to do the weapon swap, we can just create a bunch of earthquakes with Whirlwind, potentially just run back tech instead of Ignite tech, which will be much easier to play. Yeah, it will make the build easier to play as well, if that's actually the way to go. Like, you just basically spin around for like 4 or 5 seconds, Hotta, explode everything, spin around again for 4 or 5 seconds, Hotta, explode everything. To make things much easier. I'll have to see. Loves if not Fist of Fate. The thing is, if with what I'm talking about, you would run Tazgal here on the one-hander, and then you'd move the Executioner to the gloves. Because Tazgal, we're on the pit pushing, we're running 4 skills. We're running Whirlwind, Otta, Wrath of the Berserker, and Stomp. The shouts don't count for Tazgal, but all of those 4 count. So Tazgal is a massive multiplier. It's 12%, it's 4% times 4, which should be 16, times 12 times 4, which should be 48. So 16 times 48, that's what? 16% times 48, 60, 70 maybe, 60, 70 something multiplier. Right, very much better than Fist of Fate. And then you have the Warpath as well. Right, a bunch of ranks to Warpath, which will be quite good. I'll need to run the numbers on that actually. It's a lot of it's a lot of gear changes, so it's a bit rough for me to do it in my head. It's a lot of math. No, Tazgahal on the sword, because currently you would like the amulet would be Melted Art of Salig. This is assuming Melted Art of Salig is better, like double Metal Art of Salig, which could be. I'll have to run the test on that. I'm not gonna change the pit pushing setup anyway. I'm gonna add an additional setup, because the pit pushing setup works no matter what. The pit pushing setup, the sanctified version, works no matter what sanctifies you have. This one will only work if you have specific sanctifies, aka Melted Art of Salig and the polearm, the Spiritborn polearm, right? So I'm just gonna make a different setup for that. What's up, Carden? How you doing? Elo for 2036? Yeah. It kinda seems like I did for a while. Yeah, it's it would be nice if there was a tool like that. Sadly there isn't one. Anything good here? Because like depending on the would I even run a speed farming version with Salig? Would that even be viable? Potential. Oh yeah, I need a dude. I have some boots here that are a massive upgrade with the ones I have over the ones I have. Where are they? Look at this. Look at these boots. Insane. Because like I don't need the movement speed here, by the way. Like we have so much movement speed, I don't need movement speed on the boots. I could roll the life to movement speed if I want to, but we just don't need it. That might not be true for pushing, but for pushing I'm not running 3 per second on the boots anyway, so who cares? Right? So yeah, we'll see. For now we'll run this. Will not sanctify them, but this will be an upgrade. So, Ghostwalker. Here we go. What do we temper? Temper, quick size, right? Yeah. Okay. First of all, let's actually masterwork this. Get those ranks to Warcry. Lovely. That's big damage. And now we temper. Utility, EQ size, where are you? EQ size? EQ size, lovely. We go for the J, of course. There we go. I'm not gonna trash these boots, because they are very decent. They are very decent boots, alright? I'm gonna save them to potentially sanctify. I mean, I could just sanctify them. I'm gonna keep them for now like this until I know for sure what I want to run here. What do I have this here? Are you not sanctified? You are not sanctified. Wow. Why do I have this? It's just straight up better, right? Yeah. What does mine have? Oh, mine has quality. Why am I running you? This one is just better. Let me actually clear this thing. Yeah, that's not good. Life on hit could be useful. This one is good for farming. Not for farming, but, you know. Yeah, not good anyway. Let's start clearing things out. What about you? What do you have? Oh, this one is good. Not for earthquake though. But this one is a good one to get. 10% strength. Ooh, which one is better? This or this? Ooh, the raw strength is just better. Okay, good to know. Wait a second. Okay. Okay, this one we keep, right? Yeah, that one we keep. This league is actually a bit nutty for Otta, right? It's almost max on the resource roll.
No other people I'd rather break bread with.
Okay. Scrap all of those. Where's my Ja Igni? There we go. Let's save all of this in here. I'm checking if I have all the gear and stuff I can collect with bar for Blessed Hammer. Happen with the stash status, I got a bit Holy Pollen. Yeah, this season they added an additional stash. I think they are adding a stash per character. Per character you can select, right? Because when you got Spiritborn, we got an additional stash. And now with the Pallium, we got an additional one. Eventually we'll have a lot more stash. Eventually. Yeah. Dude, it's insane. We started yesterday 270. We did a bunch of bosses with Woody. We got up to we got 5 Paragon levels in like 4 hours. It's insane how much XP the bosses do. Actually, the worst part is that the one you want to farm the most, Belial, does not. Which is the sad part. Do I have enough stuff to open there? I do have some Belial eyes, so yes. You would buy more if they sold it? I honestly would. I don't think they should. Like, I don't think they should because Diablo 4 is a paid game. So I don't think that should ever be sold. But yeah, I should be able to get them. Like in PoE, I don't mind that they are selling that because PoE is a free-to-play game, right? So they have to make money some way. So I don't mind it. Like in Diablo, I don't accept it as much. I accept skins, because skins is always a nice way to monetize a game, I feel. But stash, because like it's kind of, it's an indirect way to get power, you know? Because it's efficiency, right? And efficiency, you know, being more efficient makes you stronger faster, kind of deal. So, not a fan when it's a paid-for game. Oh yeah, I need to lower this a bit. Wait, where is it? Is it effects? Yeah. Well, hopefully we get the mythic sigil.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Ba-bam. Nothing good on the amulet. This ring. Ooh, that's a max aspect. So a good sell.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
What we got here? With an armory. Nothing to write home about.
Still, you need.
I still don't have the seasonal thing done. So we do need to get some Mountain Fury. What I think I'll do is I'm gonna go on the paladin. I'm gonna yank some Belial mats. Cause I have a bunch there. I could just buy more for my bar, but then I'm just stashing a bunch of them for no reason. Yeah, let's put 50 there. Oh, I already have them. There's so many research from my friends and I to play and never on or just done the season already. I think as I'm off this week. Yeah, honestly, I've not been saving mine that much because I just feel to get so many of them. Like, the mythic ones I save and try to do rotas on, but the treasure ones I just run. Like, I already have so much of the site. Like, I just don't feel the need to save those ones. I keep getting them, to be fair. Like, if you actually do the boss rot, which is the most efficient way to get here. Oh, stash that, yeah. That's insane. We do not have fear. Hello? Oh, it's 10 per. Yeah. Oh, it's because I don't have stacks on the... yeah. Oh, I don't have a crit ones. Or I think we should be running... yeah, we should be running resource ones here, not... we want right now Beastie Nice. Oh, oops. I forgot to collect it from the stash. Where are they? There we go. Okay, since we're already here, let me actually craft some. So we want the resource elixir. Where is it?
Oh, an exquisite concoction.
This is why I always tell people to just use the consumables, because you're never running out of them, right? I have more than I could ever need. I have a full stash on my paladin, a full stash on my barb, right? Okay, this one's is just because I'm missing a bit of rubies, right? So actually, let's fix that. Let's get some of this. There we go.
Stars guide you.
And now, there we go. I can craft 1000. 92. And sitting spices. There we go. I've gotten 3 pranksters. I think I've gotten total 4 or 5 this season. And to be fair, I've not been doing the boss route that often. Hey, we got a mythic. There we go. Huge. Oh, a perdition. Ooh, perdition. So by the way, trick here, a trick that you can do is to not pick up the corrupted eyes. For now, I can pick them up, but when you're close to 20, don't pick them up, and then you can keep picking them up until you can keep dropping them until you start picking them up and go over 20. If you don't have 20 in our inventory, it still keeps dropping. I don't know why they don't just allow you to stack a bunch of them. I think that's dumb, but hey. It be what it be. Picked one by mistake. Just nice. Can I pick them up still? I double if I can. Yep. So from now on, we cannot pick up any more eyes, or else we'll not be able to pick more of them. So I'm not gonna even open this. I'm just gonna go to town, clean inventory, and from now on we're just picking items that we want. Everything else are dropping in the corner. Turns out Whirlwind EQ can clear 120 plus. I'll be slightly surprised. But if you actually have all the sanctifications, not so much, but... Have you cleared it, or did you see someone do it? Can I this one cannot drop. Yeah, we can't drop temerities there. The T-bolts, I mean. 4 to 5 and 6 down? Yeah, makes sense. I just got this one, so I'm gonna try to get El Fefo. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to get the stuff done on Barb as well now, to start picking this up. I'm still kind of... I will not be sanctifying a lot of stuff today, besides the things I know for sure I'm gonna be running, like for example Mantle and stuff like that, Starless, whatever. Because I'm still not on the pants. I think we still run T-Volt. I'm almost certain we still run T-Volt. Not for farming though, for push, right? I'm not sure if the what's the name? If Selig is the way or not. You can't sanctify Battle Mad. I had to remove it because I don't believe you can sanctify it. I don't think anyone has gotten it. The Grandfather is stackable, one of them. You can have any mythic, you can have one sanctified and the original one equipped. But only one, you cannot have two sanctifications. If you have two Grandfathers sanctified, one of them will be disabled. But one sanctification and the original mythic you can. So for example, my goal is to have one Grandfather here, one Grandfather sanctified, a Starless sanctified with the original sanctified with the original Starless. Her prediction, sadly, you cannot sanctify. It's not an outcome. Probably because, I'm assuming it's probably because it was buggy and it was stealing from itself or something like that, right? So they just kind of disabled it. Yeah.
Greetings. How shall I What's still got some good in it?
Dude, I have so many points that I got from my Paladin. Where am I missing points here? We can get some damage here. Where else can we get some damage? Exploit here potentially. All we have here, might, not really. I guess we can get some damage here. Oh, here, damage. I guess we could go here for some damage while berserking. The bleed we can't quite use, so I'm not taking it, but the berserking we can for sure. I should do this actually. That's more point efficient. Ooh, some damage here. There we go. Yeah, let's go back to Belial. Playing overpower mythic tank on two-handed, I think it's good. Yes, that's the idea. I'm thinking about dropping the weapon swap thing altogether on the push and just use that thing to get the overpower on the auto. So we want Beastie Nice. So from now on we cannot pick up the Eyes of Belial. I can pick up one, but not more. It's really hard because it's really difficult to click the chest without clicking on the eye. There we go. Not there, we want Beastie Nice. I'm picking everything and I'm just gonna drop it like to the side. Not explosions in a row before it fire. Yeah, I'm not talking even about the explosions themselves, because the explosions you can kind of control. I'm talking about the overpower on autumn, right? Because normally you run the overpower on weapon swap for the push, because it's just worth it over a 30% aspect. Especially now that we want to use auto anyway, that this is so hard to do. But if we have the Nazakim, we don't even need that aspect, which will increase our damage a good amount. This is so difficult. Yeah. Yeah. That one Mountain Fury I do want. Mountain Fury you can just kinda get it. Any non-GA, it's basically all the same, anyway. The J1s do I keep the J1s? Do I even care about the... I could potentially keep all double digits ones, but oops, my cat misclicked. That was my cat, not me, alright. Just likes to jump across my keyboard sometimes. Again, this boss is really good if you want to get stuff for lunging. I don't think I'm going to be playing lunging this season. So it is what it is, you know? Yeah, let's just drop everything that's not... Fists of Fate, if they are good, I'll keep them. That's cool and all, but... this is a good one to sell, actually. No one wants this, right? So... Okay, am I gonna pick you all up here? Okay, there we go. Not getting GA chests though, which is the item I want here anyway. And you can't TP out of here, which is the awkward part. Because if you TP out, there's a good chance the eyes are just gonna despawn. At least they do for me. There we go. It's nice. How many more am I gonna do? I think we can do maybe down to 30. Yo. Must got 10 builder. Okay, can I click this? Beastie nice. Ooh, mythic. Which was a Cell League with GL stats. Nice. Okay. There's another mythic somewhere there, but I can't click it. Not the mythical, a unique. Can I click? Yeah, let me actually drop some more stuff over here. You are decent to sell. Sorry. Oh. Not chance to do double damage. Are you decent? Yes, you are. You're not so decent. Yeah. How many more? Two more. Okay, we kill two more. And then we pick up all the eyes and we get out of here. Oh. Yeah, that was weird. Add 48 glove for polish, strength, attack, speaker chance, damage over time. Yeah, that's very nice. Okay, I think this is it, right? You still need to open the chest before you pick up the eyes. Oh, there we go. And now we start picking up all the eyes. I'm clicking them. They're just not moving because there's so many of them. Oh, there we go. And that way you can go over the cap, see? I could have gone for a bit more if I wanted. There. That way you can easily go over the cap. That's a decent one. We can potentially sell. Okay, that's all bad. Only got one GA chest piece. That's unlucky. Do I care to come back and disenchant all of this? Probably not, right? I don't think we care. Mats are not the bottleneck at all. Materials are just not a bottleneck. Huh, we didn't get a lot of Natarium there. Yeah. So let's take what we actually care. These are for selling, not you. Yeah, I think I tossed some mountain gods on the ground that were decent to sell, but whatever. Can't be bothered to go pick them back up again. Good, we're sanctifying all of this. Hopefully get something good. Caprio, what's up? We're doing great. We got this yesterday, so we're doing great. That's actually
More there. Use it well.
defensive step. No, that's not what we need. There we go. Ah! There we go. I want the GA on the Earthquakes one, just so I can use that for now, you know? And then once we actually get a sanctified one, that's a big sanctify, we can run that one instead. Honestly, I can probably buy this off people that are farming Beastie Nice for the lunging build.
Solid bits here. There's a good one. More there than I thought.
Okay, and that's the league as well. We're going for those all stats. There we go. Oh yeah, if you run Sulig, you don't need the off stats from the bolts actually. Because Sulig should cover you. Interesting. Again, I'll have to calculate all of this. I'll try to do it today after the stream. And I'll put the full, like, Omega sanctified version of the builds online on the guide. We got all the sockets? No, we need more sockets. There we go.
We're the envious, my friend.
Let's see if we get something good. For an items and we get the sanctification of the Salig. Yeah, this is my first mythic. I've rolled a bunch of them. And this was finally my first mythic. So, yeah. I do want to get a Salig eventually, potentially, if it's actually what I end up running for push. Generating one while maximum fury grants 45. Cool. By the way, like the one I have, if we end up going Salig, the one I have is quite good with the resource. Yo. Wait, is that? Oh, that's quality. That's not the GA, sadly. I think mine is better. If it's not better, it's extremely close, so I'm not even gonna bother. Quality, we don't care. If you get GA on the chance for earthquakes to cast twice, I'm gonna keep this elite because it's the best one I've got so far, but... Ooh, all stats, that's nice. Don't need it though. Yo, 25 quality, huge. Yeah. We didn't get anything. We're saving the Salig. Everything else is just gonna get scrapped though. Salig we keep, because this is the best Salig I've gotten. Like, it has the 2 GAs you want on it. And, you know, you didn't increase damage to stun or knock down enemies, so that means you get slightly better clear. It is by far not the best aspect, but, you know, it's something. Yeah. Let's go kill Duriel for the Whisper. Yeah, 4-star Salig and say, yeah, that's how it goes. How far do you think you can get with this build? I mean, Everest just said he got the 115 while still missing a good amount of sanctifications. So 120 is definitely on the line. It would be Whirlwind Auto, not just Whirlwind, right? It would be Whirlwind Auto Earthquakes. Yeah. It's definitely has potential there. I already knew 110 was possible, I just didn't know how far. How beyond that we could go. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't have a... Just came here for the Whisper.
One town is as good as another for me.
It is done.
One-handed weapons, sure. For anything, let me see if I can buy one for a decent price. I've been not been keeping up with my trades actually. I probably got a bunch of whispers. There's not a single aspect online. That's the thing with Barb this season. If you want to buy aspects, not a lot of people that have them. So I'm just gonna have to drop it myself.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
Let's do this whisper. I'm playing doubles to league, believe it's it potentially is. I'll just need to check the numbers. Because like, if it is, it's extremely close, that's the thing. Because our build does have amazing multipliers that we can put there. How many tongues do I already have, actually? 3 of them. Alright. Oh. I'll be right back for the rest of the sigils. Starless? Yes. Honestly, I don't recommend running Celestial Strife unless you're doing content that just does not get one shot. Kind of deal. Because it's just not worth it. Because like, yeah, you can stack it up, but then things die before you can even make them vulnerable, you know?
My hammer sings on your return. Ooh, treasure bridge. Nice. Save you. Over here. Yeah, I have a maximum rise I have to sell. Oh wait, what? Where the hell did all of this come from? Not only had like 4 here or something. Nothing good. Okay. What boss is this? I cannot see. If it's Asmodon, I kind of want to stay here. Can I go on max roll side? I think I can check on the top, right? I think we do say what boss it is. Let's see, home. I know there's a place here that says it. Where is it? Build guides? Bosses? Am I crazy? I could swear we have like a boss timer on the max roll side. Am I going crazy or... I could swear there's one. Dude, I don't know, I'm going crazy here. Bit. Avarice and the Shava. Alright. Cool. Crit damage on my Whirlwind Barnus to say it can actually do T4. I mean, I don't know why you want so much crit damage. That seems like a lot. But... like... that seems like way more than you would want. Yeah, like, that's way more than you would want, I think, but... Are you not sacrificing, like, other stats that could give you more damage? To get that big crit number? Those are kind of bad defaults though. That's a good Wolves and Mountain God though. Sanks just roll that way. Got them. It doesn't matter. Grandfather doubles your damage whenever you crit. What it does here on the stat sheet. Where is it? See? I only have 577.1 crit damage. That's the crit damage that's actually applied to your damage. The big number up top, it's not applied to your damage. Right? Grandfather, whenever you crit, it just doubles your damage. It doesn't matter how much crit damage you have. Right? You could have all vulnerable damage, it still doubles that damage, right? What you're thinking about only matters for, what's this passive? I always forget the name of this passive. Gushing Wounds, yeah. This one here. Because Gushing Wounds, for some reason, instead of checking your actual value, which is the 577, it comes and checks this value up top for some reason. Even though it should check the other one. What's my movement speed actually? Where's the movement speed? Yeah. Once I'm berserking, I'm movement speed cap. Okay, good to know. We're full. Ah. Now you feel like number one.
Once I get started, I can't.
That's not that good. Let's see. Yeah. Ooh, what's that? Oh. Let's save that for sell. So that's not Asthma done. So now let's actually go do some of this. We're gonna be running the amulets for the amulet legendaries, of course, and to try and get the last rank of Earthquake. I just can't buy it on the, because whenever one pops up, the price for it is just incredibly high, even though it's quite a common aspect.
Stick to the trees.
So if I'm gonna be spending gold, I'll just rather spend the gold here, you know? Because at the same time, I can get good amulets. And I have a good chance of getting the Earthquake aspect. Oh yeah. If we end up going for Selig, right? If we end up playing Selig, I can get more additive damage on the weapons, right? Because I don't need to run weapons with life, because it doesn't matter, right? Interesting. What? Did I not activate you? What's going on here? Over there. on this one, when you're running for the amulets, if you get goblins, the goblins are not guaranteed to have GA items. However, any amulet that drops from the goblin chest is guaranteed to have the passives. So it's still very good if you can find goblins. Oh yeah, let me make this my main. Nice. That way, when I finish this one, I can just tip it to the town. Another one. There we go. Because the passive applies to every loot that drops inside of it. The GA only applies to the loot that's coming from the GA. C4 Odious, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I've honestly not found a lot of goblins this season. On the inside here, of course, not outside. Outside we found dozens. Not dozens, like hundreds, if not thousands by now. I've lost count of it. Oh yeah, the good thing. Actually, give me a second. Where's my challenges? There's a goblin challenge, I believe. It's an insane amount of goblins. But how close am I to it? You know? Yo guys, I don't know why I only have one. I have my I clearly only play Barbarian. Now Paladin as well, right? But like I wonder why I only have one here. Yeah, where's the Goblin one though? Is it the... Where's the Goblin one? Feats of Strength, maybe? Yeah, look at this. It's an insane amount of goblins. It's original ones? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I never leveled the other ones to max. Only Paladin. Only Barbarian, I mean. But look at the insane amount of goblins you need to get. Jesus. That's, yeah. I don't think that's happening anytime in the next 10 years, but you know. It's there. Just a lifetime of goblin events, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I literally killed thousands of goblins this season, and it has not even made a dent there. Oh, where's the exit? Second, just checking something here. Okay. that's a bunch of GAs. Need to go to town? Yep, okay. Let's see if we got some good amulets or GAs. Or max aspect, actually. That's a good polearm. Another decent polearm. I didn't check the... Whoops. No, that's not the one we need. This is potentially good for my... Yeah, for my paladin. Let's see. Nope, no mercy, not the good one. Yeah, that's a max earthquake asp. Oh, no, actually not, it's not max. Jarlis, thanks for the follow, welcome to the stream. Not that great. Amulets. It's Dude, min roll maximum resource, min roll heavy-handed, min roll strength, min roll damage. What? That's cursed. I'm not gonna save. I technically should. I'm not gonna save this one on principle, alright? I'm not saving this one just on principle. Cause like, what the hell am I even looking at there? No earthquake. Maybe next time. That time it was just omega cursed. No way.
It is done.
Right. I wish you could get some resource from kills as offering. I mean, that would be so great for speed farming builds. Yeah. Such offering does not exist, sadly. I'm gonna have to go back, at least for this one here. Yunk. Perhaps, ooh, I'm gonna need to go claim the my obols, or else I'm gonna go over cap. I'm to my rings. Good luck. Ooh. Not getting a lot of J amulets, sadly. Okay, any good aspects? Well, that's some good butts. Maybe not so much actually. Nope. Not quite the aspects I need yet. What about the... Nope.
Make some stick to the trees and keep safe.
Pit fighter, but nothing else I want, so I like it.
Damn this old knee.
I think on Barb I only... It's either maces or amulets. Right? It's either maces or amulets. Not you though. What do I gamble on? Maces or amulets? Potentially maces, right? I think.
Well,
Yeah.
that just won't do. I do so not bad. That's just too bad.
Yeah, both of them are just tossed to the side.
Don't be gone long now.
Wasn't too hard.
Here we go again. We do 4, we gamble, we do 4, we gamble, basically. How long do we have for the shove, actually? Me. 13, yeah, we should be able to do 4. We should be able to do 4 runs. Oh, that we got a goblin. Cool. I just walked there and the instant died. Good.
Carving meat from bone is my specialty. Now there's a choice cut.
Do we drop any... Okay, we didn't drop any amulets on this side, so I can't show you guys, but yeah. If you drop the amulet on the golden chest, you'd get the... Actually, I don't know what the goblins do here at the end. Like, you get the goblins at the end, sure, but like, what do they even do? Do they even do anything? I don't feel they do, right? Those goblins at the end. The ones we found do. The ones we found mid-run give you an additional chest, they always have. But the ones you get at the end, they are proc from the Divine Gift, from Andariel. I don't think they do anything besides giving you Goblin Reputation. But like, that's kind of not necessarily the objective of them. Just 1 point to challenge. I mean, if that's the goal, that would be incredibly... For a rank 5 on the Divine Gift, it's just like, oh, you get +1 to the challenge, huge. That would be quite silly. I think the idea was to have them drop off the site, if I had to guess. The idea was for them, the ones that drop off the site, the other one to drop whatever it drops. But they forgot you cannot drop items. Normally, you cannot drop items inside of Undercity. For example, even this dropping, they are doing it another way. Probably like chests. Normally, only chests can drop items inside here. The fact that the gift drops is already weird. But like, enemies cannot drop items at all. So what's probably happening is that the goblins are supposed to drop whatever, but it's getting overwritten by the rule that no enemy inside here can drop items. Right? Can drop loot. And that's probably what's happening, if I had to guess. They just forgot about that rule. And yeah, now the goblins that spawn drop nothing. Yo, where's the exit? Let's look over there, I guess. Nope, maybe up top. Either there or there. Yeah, it's over here, okay. Ooh, we got a bunch of amulets. Ooh. I don't care about you, I don't care about you, I care about the amulets and the GIs. There we go. Ideally, you want the ancestral amulet so you can also get the GA temper, but you know. Amulet, nope. What about you? You are decent. You are not that great, so I'm not gonna keep it. Ooh, if that was +2 heavy-handed, this would be an insane amulet. It's still a decent one, so I'm gonna keep it. Decent polearm. Pants don't matter. Nice. Not that great. Nope. Decent amulet. Okay. Where's the polearm? Is the mace decent? No, not really. Okay.
Make some damn this old knee.
Can I do 2 more? Potentially, if I'm fast enough. Oops. Give me a second. I open things. Yeah. I open a couple of windows on my browser accidentally. Almost got the HelloFresh ad. Oh no. Ooh, goblin. What? I died. Ooh, double goblin. Good. I guess we just cash in on this one and go to the world boss. We should have a full inventory anyway with 2 goblins, so I should be fine. Jesus, so much loot. Let me leave these things here because I don't want them. Yeah, we go to town, we clean our obelicites, our obels and our inventory, and we go to the world boss. Any good stuff? Ooh, that's a decent one. It does suck that none of the others are good things you want, but we got the Max Edge Masters. Cool. We got here. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. What about the other amulets? That's a decent one. Only 2 amulets. Unlucky. Salvage. And put you guys over here. What's the time on the boss? 1 minute, okay. We have time. Let's get our maces.
Not bad. Wear it proudly, dear.
Good one. Oh yeah, what do you even get on maces? Besides, like, you get strength, 2 additives, and then what? Resource cost reduction? Because, like, you don't want attack speed, you don't want life on hit, assuming you were playing Selig, right? You don't want life on hit, you don't want max life. So, what do you play then? What others? I guess you either resource cost reduction, vulnerable unlucky hit, that could be something, right? Because then you can run something else on the gloves, I guess. Resource on lucky hit. Oh, what the? Oh, someone just killed a gelatinous over there. Oh, lockers. Battle meds. It works, you just can't do weapon swap. You just need to do weapon swap, is what I mean. That's why I said it doesn't... If you end up going with Nezakim for the overpower, you don't use it, because it does work, it's just not worth it to do weapon swap. Because at that point you're just doing weapon swap for the... simply for the battle mat, and at that point I don't think it's worth. I also have to see if we run the... Dude, my dude. If you don't like the game, why are you even here? Dude, what the... I really don't understand. There we go. I really don't understand these people. They don't enjoy a game. It's not even like any sort of like I don't know. Blizzard is evil, is exploiting this people, this group of people, whatever, right? It's not like that much I can at least understand. Like, if you don't like a game, if you just generally don't like a game, just don't engage with the game. Dude, what? How is that so hard to do? You don't enjoy a game, don't play it. If you enjoy a game, and then, you know, the game deviates a bit, give criticism. But like, I didn't play Diablo 2, but from what I know, Diablo 2 is like one of those, because like he was not just shitting on Diablo 4, he was shitting on Diablo 1 and Diablo 2 as well. Right? I don't know, that. And this is not even a place to do it. If you're gonna shit on the game, why are you going on some random stream? At least do it on the forums. At least that can be seen as criticism, even though it's a bad way to criticize something. But like, what? I don't know. Find that mega weird.
Damn this old knee.
Mika, yeah. What's the best way to make gold? I mean, if you're playing softcore, sell stuff. If you're not, honestly, just running goblins, and whenever you do bosses, you sell all the uniques instead of dismantling them. That's kind of the best ways I found out to make gold early on. Ideally, if you can trade. Probably a passive Excel fan who doesn't know how to enjoy both games. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't care enough to know. Like, I don't enjoy Diablo 2 that much, but I don't go around shitting on the game, right? Like, it is what it is. I just don't play it that much. I'm still waiting for the game to come out when it's fully released, because right now I'm not enjoying it that much. I just keep up with it, just know what's going on kind of deal. Because I think it's gonna be a good game, it's just not there yet, because it's on beta. They're calling it early access, but before, like, until like a week before the game was released, it was being called the beta. It was an open beta kind of deal, right? So like, I still think the game is a beta, so I don't think harshly of it in any way. I just don't play it. I love PoE1 and I love Diablo 4. I'm just a weird guy. I love both of them. Feels pointless this is and money is not an issue? Yeah, honestly. Again, just doing goblins. Goblins give you a lot of gold. And selling from whenever you go kill bosses, you just, you know, do all of this. And, you know, just come here and sell. Like, especially weapons, right? Weapons sell for a good amount. Like, each one is 100. 200s are worth like double or something. And armors are like 50. Yeah, some of them are more actually. Okay. Do we keep going here?
It is done.
Beware the shadows
Gem
of
fragments,
some
'cause
corner
what-
of the city, stranger. If you hear your name called, don't answer.
I hate that we can now drop these things. Because it always forces me to go to these guys and just...
Raw materials, brimming with potential.
Do we do it? Let me actually check. In how long do we get Asmodon? Asmodon spawns in 1 hour and 30 minutes. And we got a lot of time to Asmodon done. Cool, cool, cool. So you could go run some... I need to finish running them anyway. Where? Oh yeah, the gifts. We could keep running these things, or go do a couple more Asmodons, the ones you summoned, to get some more tongues. I still got a bunch of corrupted eyes. I'm gonna run a couple more of these though, I think. The question is, what am I... Yeah, I can't sanctify my amulets yet. I need to run the... I need to run the Salik thing and see. Because if I'm making amulets for the pit pushing, I need to put Wrath of Berserker cooldown here. If I'm not, if I'm only making amulets for general farming, I don't care, right? Yeah, I think... yeah, for now, I think we're not running more of those. It's like, if I don't need it for pit pushing, I'm just gonna run this on the Paladin to try and get more, because on the Paladin I need the legendary amulet for pit pushing. If I don't need it for Barb, I'm just not gonna bother, you know? I mean, I still, to be fair, Garden, I still use a bunch of gold to buy Beterra's husks. To get a bunch of uniques to sanctify, you know? It's also nice to buy runes. So you can make the mythics you want, you know? Because I think all of us have a bunch of sparks, right? I think I got like 50 of them already. Yeah, I got 49. No, okay. Not 50. Close. And then I could just craft a bunch of starlets and sanctify all of them, right? Or something like that. Yeah, I think Starless is kind of the only mythic I want to sanctify, right? Because it's the only mythic I actually run for pit pushing. None of the... I don't run any of the others. But that was the longest stun. I was stunned the whole time. That was not moving. Yeah. I'm honestly wondering if I should save armory ones to try and get the aspects I'm missing. Granted, I could just gamble on rings instead of gambling on maces. I could just gamble on rings. That way, I just get a bunch of rings that can get them, can get Shiften or the earthquake one, right? Actually, not a bad idea. Because aspects are what I need the most right now. The ring, getting bolt shift and max is not a priority. It's not too much of a priority at the very least. Getting the earthquake aspect max is kind of a priority. I think I should start saving 200 swords as well, because if I end up going with the non-weapon swapping pushing version, I don't care if it's a polearm or a sword, so, you know. Yeah. I think 200 mace, it's strength, double damage, and restores on lucky hit. I think that's the best way to go for the pit pushing. I don't think you need resource cost reduction at all, because you're already gonna have the potion, you're already gonna have 2 starless, right? Granted, you're running Lucians, but like, you know, you don't care too much there. Is start to complete now those tanks speed 85 mobs under 4 and below 1 minute. You'll get faster. I honestly think this setup, once you get all the mythics, you'll be able to speed farm 100. Maybe not speed farm 100, but you'll be able to do 100 with the non-pushing setup. The pushing setup, you can do 100 without the sanctifications. And the pit pushing can, quote unquote, speed farm 100. It's not quite speed farm because that build is not made for speed, but it can clear pit 100 in like 3 to 4 minutes. I should save this technically. I think I'm just gonna start sanctifying polearms with the aspect I have, because I want that aspect on the polearm simply because if I can get a great sanctification on the mace, I want, for example, that vehement one, I would love to be able to use it for my farming as well, for my farming setup, because the farming setup, it's much better to run a grandfather. Actually, yeah, you don't want to... It might not be better to run a grandfather, but it's not better to run a polearm with duration, right? With earthquake duration. Because you don't care about earthquake duration. It's actually kind of a negative earthquake duration. Not necessarily negative, it just does nothing when you're speed farming. Because you're not exploding the earthquakes. Well, yeah. Okay, that's a good one. We can keep... That's min roll on the resource though, so now... Yeah, that's not max roll. What's this?
Been fighting hard? My glory days aren't over yet.
Excellent. Okay, we got it anyway. Yo, look at this. This is gonna be a Salik, trust. Easy Salig. But bam. Right. Well. Unlucky, go next.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
Oh yeah, the thing about running these things is that you also get a good amount of Scrolls of Restoration. Honestly, I feel like running Tributes is the best way to farm Scrolls of Restoration. Like the Infernal Hordes gives you like 2 to 4 every run, and that takes like 12 minutes. But on the Tributes, every 3 or so runs, you get 6 of them. So in like, what, 6 to 10 minutes, you get 6 of them, depending on how efficient you do them. Much better. Let's actually do a pit. See how fast you can do a pit 90 right now. I don't have my glyphs max either. My glyphs are not even close to max. Most of them are still at 46, I believe. So we can still get a bunch of them. We cannot do a 115. That I know we can't. Let's see how fast we can do a 90. Yeah. Okay, definitely not speed farming a 90 yet. Not necessarily super slow, though. This is just the farming setup. This is not the pushing setup either. By the way, fun fact, for those that don't know, Nazakim, if you get the polearm from the Spiritborns, right? That can also make your Whirlwind itself overpower. It's kinda crazy. Oh, what? I don't know why my transitions take so long. I have Diablo on an SSD. Whirlwind Earthquake's gonna be... yeah. This the elites though? This takes so long. Does Nazakin prioritize elites? Or is it or can it apply on a random like mob? Because if it does not prioritize elites, that will be sad. Because that would be much better for farming if it could prioritize them.
That'll come up back any other.
Okay. 3 minutes 15. I think we might be able to do this below 4 minutes. Can we tank Blood Bishop? Can we tank the Belial? I think we can. I mean, our all HP is poison ban. Okay, that's good. That's not bad. A few bad rolls and slightly wrong one fixes, 3 Legis tank, couple decent off stats. Yeah. Like this. Look at this. I think I'm fairly certain I can get this to a point I'll be speed farming Pit 90 quite easily. Especially once I actually level all of these glyphs, right? Because that's a lot of damage I'm missing here. A lot of damage. I'm just gonna keep running. Whenever I see a pit with Whisper, I'm just gonna go there and run it. I don't need to... Like, I'm not pushing yet. Once I swap to the pit pushing setup, then I'll fully level the glyphs. Because with pit pushing, I can easily do 100 much faster. 100 plus, right? And that's much easier to level the glyphs then. Do I need to go do this? No, right? I still have the I don't think I need to do that thing for anything, right? I still get the cash, so who cares? Do I need to save the sword? No, that's a bad one. Core skills. Oh, Paladins might buy this, actually. Oh no, the Paladins... Oh no, because the last build they are playing is Judgment, right? Oh, so they don't want that, actually. I'm gonna try to sell it as well. So true, hammer time. I should have about the ancestral build this evening. Nice. I mean, if you feel like you need to watch it, well, you can ask away on the stream as well.
Use it well.
Ba, 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 ba. It's time, but let's no. I don't think I'm ever gonna finish this one. I literally cannot be bothered to go finish that one. There's no longer an hidden title. Until like season 6 or something, there was an hidden title if you could finish. To be fair, season journey is a new thing. This is not. I mean, this is no longer season journey. Do you get a title for completing all of them? Because they removed the one you got, the hidden one you got from the seasonal journey. I don't know if there's one here. I need to look it up. If there's one, I will bother to complete this. If there's not one, it's just gonna stay uncompleted. It is what it is. Let me see if I got some goblin rewards, because that gives you a lot of ancestrals as well. And hopefully that one gives me the earthquake aspect. Yeah? Because I'm kind of running out of space. So, how much do you have here? Only... Yeah, that's not gonna help. Yeah, that's not helping. In before this is the earthquake aspect. Oh, that's bad. That cannot be at all. Yeah. How much for how long for the Asmodon? An hour. Guess we can go do a couple of those. Meanwhile, until more good whispers appear. Rank 7 side mission. Yeah. Yeah, but that's like I'm talking about hidden ones. Because there used to be ones on the seasonal journey that they didn't show up as rewards, but if you completed the whole season journey you would get them. What's the cooldown I have here? 10. Yeah, that's max cooldown. Oh yeah, I need to roll these things to damage because I don't need the cooldown anymore. We'll do this after the 2 Asmodans.
That's a pride.
Elite champion kills. I'll get them. We kill so many elites. Kill more elites than goblins. I wish we could trade the tongues and stuff like that between the characters. They are literally a character bound. They're not even, yeah, like you cannot trade this. Like you cannot trade underground or anything like that. So you're just kind of stuck with them. Maybe I should, if I need more runes, maybe I should go to Duriel. Duriel gives you a bunch of runes if you open this cache. I think I'll just buy runes. Like, I don't need them. Just need to craft with them, so I'll probably just buy them. Probably better off just getting a bunch of glyphs, you know? And doing the goblins and stuff like that. It takes as long as a world boss to kill. I wish I could just open all of them. Right? Kill them once, open as many chests as I want. For example, that mace I have with the Vehement, right? If it had the Earthquake aspect, I could run it. I could run with it, and I'll have more damage now, right? I'll have 60% more damage. Because I don't have Vehement here, right? So I could run that one for sure. Yo, what? Where is that? That guy's on the other side. It's on Narnia, dude. That guy's on Narnia. could just run a bunch of bits, to be fair, if I want to. Just level those glyphs, that would be good as well. Ooh. For example, this would be a very nice... Actually, no, it has GA life. It's still a nice one. Like, that third stat on the mace, that fourth stat, I mean, I don't think we care too much. Whatever you get, just run with it, kind of deal. Oh, that's better than mine, I think. I'll save this for a second. Everything else is just, kind of... Yeah, kind of go next. Okay, good.
Make something new with these.
We also run the treasure goblins. First of all, let's actually put our thing over here. Ooh, what's that? Nope.
See some steel you need?
What does I... Ooh. Forgot the goldfish memory. Why did I come here? There was a reason for me coming here. There was a... Okay, this was not the reason, but another thing I need to do... It's over here. Change these tempers to an offensive one. We could just do, you know, damage while berserking, fire damage, is also fine. But I shouldn't even go for the G8 to be fair, I'm just gonna go for a big roll. And yeah, like 70 plus. Or the J, I guess. Cool. Earthquakes are fire damage, so that's fine. I came here for a reason, but which one? Which reason was it? I'm sure I'll remember it. Oh, okay, I remembered. Okay. Just gotta give me a second, alright? So, let's actually craft some of you guys. Hey, can you... No. Could at least allow you to manually do it, but... People got too traumatized when they deleted... I did this once. I once had like a bunch of this and deleted all of them. Because I clicked the whole thing. Is it an armory worth it, since I'm looking for aspects? Probably not. It takes a good amount of time, right? It gives you like 8 ancestrals. It's not bad, but... It's just not time efficient, I think. We're looking for goblins. Yeah.
Impeccable.
You could argue that doing already strong rooms would be worth it. Because these things do give an insane amount of GAs as well. And they are fast to do. Most of the time. Oh, our goblin one has whisper. Along 1 hour. You can do it. Huh? I'll try to run the numbers today on that on the Selig variant for the pit pushing. And once I actually know, we will be running a bunch of sanctifications tomorrow. I'll try to prep a bunch of them to sanctify, and I'll sanctify them on stream. I'll probably have to do a bunch of mules to just get the things going, but... Any amulets? Mostly just looking for amulets. Anything else? NGAs, right? Amulets and GAs. Anything else we don't pick up just takes too long, you know? I didn't mean to proc these guys yet, but my ancient jumped over here, so you know. It be what it be. Amulet. If you got lucky. Oh, I got the whisper as well. Nice, 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 nice.
It is done.
Amulets, sure. That's the obel bag, so we're gonna save it for the last. Amulets, anything good? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Got the bomb, we don't care. And nope. Oh, actually, it is max resource and max heavy-handed. It's not the worst. It's decent, so I'll keep it. Oh, aspect? Ah, not the one we need. Unlucky.
What's still got some good in it?
Max resource strength with life? Potentially. Not bad. Not the worst thing, you know? Brute Force said we can't use that. No. Oh yeah! Actually, wait a second. Oh. So, even if we don't run Salig, we want to run Nazakim. Nazakim would make Brute Force actually good, potentially. The issue with Nazakim... Actually, let me look at that item, alright? Let's take a look at that item. Because I think we just proc it way too often with Earthquakes, no? Spearborn, Nazakim, right? Oh, every 2 seconds. Yeah. You mark it every 2 seconds, and after hitting the enemy 10 times, it clears the mark. It's more than 50% uptime on bosses. Yeah, but like, it's not 100% uptime, right? It's probably still decent enough. The thing is, taking points into brute force is only for single target, right? This does not increase your AoE damage in any way, shape, or form. But might be worth it. Wait, what? Why is this not? Why is this not saved as public? What? That should be a public build. Why is that not showing up as public? That's weird. I could swear this was showing up public. I guess, well, now it should be. Where did... What? Okay, sure. I don't know. Weird. Anyway. Because, like, you can just take points away from some defensive stuff, right? For example, you can take points away from aggressive... Let's go to the push sanctified here. You can take points away from aggressive resistance and just put them here. If you are tanky enough. Going full overpower damage, crusher, glyph, etc. On tower, if the boss takes that long, maybe, but that's the issue, right? You only have overpower on single target, and it's not even 100% uptime, right? You would have to give up potentially Wrath, because Wrath is kind of the... yeah, it's dodge a lot. You potentially give up Wrath for where's that one? It's Crusher, right? Where is it? Crusher, yeah. Right? It's just not that worth it, right? You lose a bunch of additive. Wrath gives you more additive. You gain the 20% on the single target. You lose a bit because I think Wrath is a like 14-15 multiplier. It's 14.2, right? You lose a bit there, but you know. You lose a bunch of additive generally. And you gain 20% multiplier on single target. That's it. Only on single target. I don't think... on tower, maybe, depending on how much they buffed or nerfed it. On tower, maybe. But for pit pushing, for sure, no. On tower, maybe. Because, like, let's say you have a 50% uptime. That's a 10% damage multi, right? It's not a lot. Like, I think the Wrath's just, even for tower, the Wrath's just, it's just kind of better. One thing I want to consider is in Beaver. The thing with in Beaver is, if you're playing Salig, this will be insanely hard to proc. Right? The only way you can actually proc this is if you go ahead and run Iron Skin with this passive. But then we have to give up something here, and we don't really want to give up anything here. So, yeah. Let me close this. Window capture, there we go. I'll have to fully think into it. I'm gonna mess around with that later today. And see how everything kinda weighs against itself. Against everything else, I mean. Ooh. Oh no. Running out of space. Just have those grandfathers there just kinda holding up to actually have something differentiating them, you know? Okay, we gamble on rings, right? To try and get the aspect.
Hello, shining. Shame that. Vastly. Hello. Well. Hello, shining beauty.
Yeah, we got lucky. Nope. Nope. And... oh, wrong roll. Got the aspect, but not max roll, sadly. The aspect is quite common, so... oh yeah, we can probably... right? Yeah, look at this. We can do some gamble, some bartering. Honestly, what do you even barter for at this point? Like, what do you even barter for? I don't think I'm gonna be bartering. I need to, like, at most we're bartering for items. And, like, I don't have space right now. Is there anything I can sanctify? I can sanctify this, for sure. I have all of this here. Oh, I should sanctify that thing. I have this here, I don't need this. I can start sanctifying this as well, just, you know, why not? I'm using them, right? Might as well.
Solid bits here.
But what do you want here? All stats, potentially, or cooldown? I don't know what the lip build wants. I'm just gonna go for all stats, effort, who cares? I'll go on cooldown on here, I guess, since it's already J.
Solid bits here. There's a good one.
I'm gonna sanctify this one just for the shits and giggles. And I'm gonna get like a Salig on this. Trust. Right. Well, let's put sockets on all of this.
Follow the stars, friend.
color and brilliance.
Heard they found Erida. And
Equality, new legendary power, and if affects added. Physical damage. Nope. I could swear I had the 14. Wait, what? I could swear I had the 14 one. Do I not? Am I going crazy here? I could swear I had the J cooldown with the 14. Oh, I have this one here as well. I'm gonna sanctify this for the Blessed Hammers.
Use it well.
So I'm gonna go for the cores. Basically the one I have, but worst. Yeah, what do we get here? Quality. This is a... Oh, I didn't check this one's. Oh, this is better than mine. Oh, I need to sanctify mine as well, actually. Quality. Yo, 100%, 75% by itself. No, this one is better though. A lot of strength. That's kind of mid-roll, but whatever. Very good still. Very good upgrade. It's also better damage, I believe. Yeah. Yo. Oh, why?
We've managed to save some for the forge.
It's a lot of strength there. Lovely. No, might as well. No reason not to run your gear not sanctified unless, for example, you're saving. You don't know if like you're gonna change the temper or something like that, right? Like these things, I'm not gonna change it, so might as well. Why are you not sanctified? Good question, see? Why are you not sanctified? Bonk. Yay, more life. Huge. Also, why are you not sanctified? Ooh, because I can use this one for potentially pit pushing as well. So yeah, that's fine. Don't sanctify this one. I can use that sword eventually down the line for pit pushing. If I end up going with legendaries for pit pushing, I'm not even sure if it's gonna be legendaries or sabre. I'll need to see, because then I'll need to. Because like then I'll need to run the numbers between running Sabre with the legendary with duration, or running Grandfather with the legendary weapon with duration, with one-handed with duration instead, right? I need to run those numbers and see what is better, because it might be better just to run the legendary with duration instead here and be able to run Grandfather, so you can make use of that additional resource, right? Since you're going for double Selig. I'll have to run all of these numbers after the stream today. Cause like it's on most builds, it's on most barbarian builds, it's just kind of default better to go with the Selig. The thing on this one is that you do have some big multipliers you can get on the amulet, right? So I'll have to take that into consideration. Might as well open this here.
They were nothing. Did you truly think all of this would be that easy?
I think I'll summon 2 more. Why not? I don't have anything I want here on my Paladin, and on the barb we can get Sabre here, which could be useful if we end up going that route. But can we get... I think Sabre drops here, right? That was fast. Actually, oh yeah, that's a Sabre right there. Hey, we got another one. Huge.
This would be that easy. You think you've won? This is just the beginning.
Okay. I just look for a Sarah with like a decent roll on Warpath. And even if it doesn't have like a decent... I think I should look at least for 11, right? At least 11%, like 3.5 and 11. Or is it 3.6, whatever, right? Yeah. I'll say like 3.5 and 11 would be like what I should be looking for, I think. I shouldn't take anything below that because it's just kind of very kind of bad at that point.
What's still got some good in it?
Okay, we got 42 minutes for Osmodon. How many tongues do we have? We got 10 of them, so I guess we should go and get a couple more. Where's this guy again? Over here. Oh, there's a Whisper as well. Nice. There's a goblin. I got killed. The life on kill is so nice. Look at this. I'm not hitting anything, and I'm still keeping my fury up. Granted, that's the thing. Like on this build, I purposely made it with fury on kill, fury per second, and the ancient, right, giving you fury. So even if you don't have any enemy, I mean, right now there's no enemy even dying, right? Even if you're not hitting anything, you can kinda still keep the fury going. Very nice. There are ways to avoid progression skips in pits. Doing 126 with Aradin right now, but I got to skip in 14 straight runs. The best way to prevent it is to clear the first floor. Like, just clear more stuff on the first floor. Open more eyes if you need to, as well. Remember, I believe you can open up to 4 eyes without summoning Belial. I'm not sure what the exact number is off the top of my head right now. But yeah, you can also open a couple of them. Just opening a couple will not summon the Belial. Oh, Jesus, we got so much of this. But like, if you're thinking about if you're talking about because you want to upload to the site, to the pit, what's the name? Hell Tides, right? They don't care about skips if it's not on the top 5 of the class. So you shouldn't even have to worry. Like, the top of class is like 140 right now or something, right? So Aradin is not even close to that unless you're going for that top spot. You don't even need to worry about it. I'm not even sure if they are taking that into consideration for the top sports anymore. That's some people saying they are not. Well, yeah. Like, if it's not top 5, don't even worry about it. Top 5 is when you actually have to worry. What we got here? Nope. I should do Forgotten Wisdom, shouldn't I? I should be doing Forgotten Wisdoms. Especially if I'm killing bosses. Oh, wait, why did I save this one? It's just misclicked, okay. Cool.
See some steel? What's left, you ask? It is done.
Gauntlets for more offensive aspects. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, the case is just... Honestly, I would rather they drop less and you get... And you have more chances of getting the mythic and the treasure ones, right? Because it would make sense, like, if the ones that you get from here are more likely to drop mythic and treasure ones, right? But drop less of them, so you don't have to filter through all of them. Hidden armory. Ooh, another Forgotten Wisdom on the same dungeon. Wow, okay. I'm gonna do a Forgotten Wisdom after this Asmodan. Because it's still a good amount of XP. Extra XP. 5 bags of 100 sigil powder or something. Yeah, that instead, like, they could just drop less keys and just drop the sigil, right? Or not drop keys at all, and just drop a bunch of sigil, a bunch of powder, and then you can go craft them at your leisure, right? That would be a good idea, actually. Because it's not like you're getting worse odds, you can just do the thing whenever it's convenient to you, and not have to TP to town like 3 times. Especially on world bosses. On world bosses, if you want to pick all of them up, you have to TP to town like 3 times. It's insane. We got them again. No. Here we go again. Oh, we're full. Yep. Back we go. Forge Max World Scanned Leathers. I've one. No idea. Maybe ask Ava. Ava might need it. He does a bunch of testing. I don't know. I don't think he had a lot of time. Like, he's been doing a lot of testing for Paladin this season. I don't think he had time to mess around too much on the rogue, so he probably would appreciate those. No, we can trade, so I don't care. This would be cool if I could trade, but can't. Nope.
What's left, you ask?
Okay. Luckily, I can still do these things quite fast. It's like hitting the jackpot. What? Getting the mythic one? The mythic goblin? Is the guy alive? No, I'm not even gonna bother then. I'm gonna go get the... Okay, we saw most of them. Just gonna get that XP going. I will try to get to 300 this season. I just need, according to Woody, you can literally get, like, if you just kill bosses like 24/7, you can literally get to 300 in like almost like 24 hours. So like, if I really want to, you know, I probably could get it. Opening the chest with all of the sizzles coming out. It does feel like a jackpot, that's true. It does feel like that. But sadly, most of them are worthless, right? Might as well just finish this one. Close. I think it's gonna be up here. Yeah, wait. I didn't even see him. The guy just died. Okay. Yeah, got nothing. From Chester drops, all were crafted. I did get like 2 or 3 of mine were from drops. And the others were crafted, I think. Do you have any other good Forgotten Wisdom? That's a decent one. Oh, that's a bad one. I'm gonna keep some. I'm not gonna keep a lot of them because I can just get more if I need to. I'm gonna keep like 2 or 3 on in my inventory at all times.
How may I help you?
You never know, right? It is technically worth it, so might as well do it. Until you get 300. At the point you're at 300, you don't care anymore. So far, both fun, yeah. They are gonna be incredibly more rare next season, to be fair. Unless they implement something like we have here. Yeah, because next season we don't have the bosses to drop all of this, right? We don't have the gifts, right? So it's gonna be much harder to get a bunch of them. I mean, I would say an easy fix, and that's something they probably should consider doing, is, you know, the Escalation Dungeons, the last boss, right? They could just make the last boss drop a bunch of sigil dust, right? Or make it drop the sigils if you want, well, like, just to have the things. But, you know, just make that guy drop a bunch. Because that gives you a reason to actually run the Escalation Dungeons, because right now there's no reason, right? It will also make erratic rooms more important, because like erratic rooms will be the way for you to get the Escalation Sigils, right? So that could be a thought there. Like, no one runs Escalation Dungeons, I don't think. You run the first one if it has like a treasure or something, and then you just ignore the next one. They should also make them actual scale, right? Like, if you start with a treasure, your second dungeon will still have a treasure and the third one will also have it. Right? Let's say you have a treasure and rubies, the third one will have treasure, rubies, and something else random, right? Because, like, that makes it so whenever you actually get, like, an Escalation Dungeon with Mythic Goblin, dude, that's omega insane, right? That's like that's the big moment. It will be rare as hell, but you know, it'll be cool. Anything good? This is potentially decent. Amulet, not quite. Pit Fighter, but nothing else. Be really cool to have it shine in the following dungeon. Yeah, that's what I thought they were doing in the Escalation Dungeons in the beginning. Because, like, by escalation, you expect it to, you know, be what you had, but harder, right? But it's just random. The second dungeon could be easier than the first one, depending on what you get. I have a Zenith Enjoyer here. Looking for more golems. Yeah. Maybe they'll do that. Dude, it's so weird going from doing billions to come and do the world bosses, and then I'm barely hitting for millions, you know? So weird. How many tongues do we actually have? We have 13, okay, we're close. Maybe we can get 20 before the boss. Actually, I'm starting to not care about the tongues anymore, I'm gonna be honest. Simply because the chest only gives you gear. And I don't care about legendaries on my paladin that much. Right now, on the barb, I kinda want to get, because you get a bunch of G8s, right? And I need my aspects, I need to max out my aspects. On the Paladin, I already got all the aspects I want maxed out. On the Barb, I'm still missing, especially the Earthquake. The Earthquake is the big one. I mean, ideally the Double Chieftain, but you know. Little hard. I mean, Barb technically is... I mean, currently there's like a really niche build on Spiritborn that potentially could be better than Auto Barb. But generally speaking, Barb is the strongest class besides Paladin. Like the Spiritborn build is basically every time you use your ability, you're gambling that you could just die. Because you're running double Solig, right? And you're running a thing that instantly consumes all your resource. So what can happen is if you use it at the wrong time and you get hit in that millisecond, you just die. You just get one shot. Well, shifted. Yeah, that's already decent. Mine is 22, right? 23 right now. Honestly, anything above 24 is already kind of good enough, because 23 is decent as well, because 24 makes it so whenever you hit 3 enemies, you get the max, right? 23 gives you 69, nice. But, you know, 23 is kind of decent, 24 is like the point which is already very good. Other than that, just increases it for single target mostly, right? Just try and making it better for single target for the most part. So do I save the sword? No, the sword's kind of trap, whatever. I'll save the mace. We're close to full.
Use it well.
Ooh, almost 276. I'll probably start I'll start killing a lot more bosses. Like, I'll start killing, for example, Zir and stuff like that. I sold a bunch of blood. I'm kind of regretting it a bit. Because I honestly did not realize that Belial was not giving XP. I was just not even paying attention. But yeah, Belial does not give XP, which is kind of sad. I saved the Bolt Shift aspect for my friends and hooked them up with a 22. I said, let me save you the pain. Yeah, that one is it's rough. I was running with a 13% for the longest time. I mean, for the longest time, like 1 or 2 days, but you know, it hurts. Now having a 20 plus hurts. A bit and it's like I can do D2 now. Nice. Nice. 76. Yeah, I'll probably just start killing a bunch of the bosses I need uniques from. Like the normal ones, so I can just start leveling up more. Instead of doing Duriel. And once I'm actually level 300, I just default to Duriel kind of deal. The thing with Duriel, though, is that you can get a bunch of eyes, so you can run this, right? We can get the eyes. It's very nice. And I don't need... I guess I could just do Andariel and Duriel on my Paladin, because those ones give XP, and on the Paladin I do want the drops from them. The Wolf as well. But like the Andariel and Duriel will give me materials for this. So that might be... might do that for just for XP. Got up to you on Paragon. I'm ahead by a bit, so now I'm gonna push for 300. Nice, yeah. I might just do it, because it's like just a couple of hours. I just have to put like a series on. and then just kill a bunch of bosses to farm uniques anyway. At this point, this is just more a strength, I guess, right? Like, I don't think I have anything I want. Actually, this is still damage here. At some point, I'm just gonna be taking strength. 19 drive steps? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm trying to get a bunch of tanks so I can go do it. We're gonna run out of materials though. Yeah, I only got 2 more openings, so we don't have enough to get quite strength. You might need to kill a couple more Belials. Once I tried, I was thinking of making the other class the strongest build, because since the 4 release I've never played with Necro Sword. Well, that's a plan. Oh, we're lagging a lot, what the... yeah. I think I played every class except Druid. Like, on release, or beta release, after like Season 1 I've never played anything but Barb. On Season 0, I think I messed around a bit with Necro and stuff like that as well. And of course, I played Spiritborn a bit when it came out, but that's the one exception. Everything else I've only played on release. Oh no, I played a bit of Rogue during... Was it Season 4? That you needed to roll a Rogue to get some Tempers for Barb or something like that? I think it was Season 4, right? On that season, I did level a Rogue a bit until I got the Tempers. I didn't level it to max like you could see earlier with my achievement, right? But I did level it a bit. Other than that, Spiritborn though. And at the time, I leveled it because I wanted to get... I wanted to farm bosses with it, so I could sell the items, so I could buy stuff for me on Barb. It was not even to play the class, it was just use the class to farm items, to sell, and make gold. You know? All for the mission kind of deal. Let's go kill, do I need... How much tongues do I have? Okay, yeah, well, I need 3 more Belial kills, that should be enough. We'll kill Belial 3 times done. PoE build too? Can it be used in PoE 2? No. PoE 1 builds and PoE 2 builds are completely different things. They can't transfer over. You still have some of the same skills. Like some skills you have on both games, but they are completely different builds, even with the same skill. Because they are completely different games. I mean, not completely different, but you get what I mean. Like, you can't... I can tell you to do something on PoE 1, and that same thing will not work on PoE 2. I was hooked, mind you, I played Barb, but Barb was a struggle to play, not the fun of what to build, and that was the only viable build. I still played Whirlwind, I played Whirlwind every season. I think Season 6 was Earthquakes? Right? Was it? Or is it Season 7 that was Earthquakes? Okay, Season 4 and Season 5 was Dust Devils. Season 3 were just pure Whirlwind. Season... What was Season 6? I can't... Was Season 6 Earthquakes? Because like Season 7 8 and 9 was Earthquakes. Season 10, last season, was Dust Devils or Pure Whirlwind. Both were very close. What was season 6? I can't remember. Was it Earthquakes? I thought Earthquakes were just 3 seasons. When it slows down again, I'll give PoE2 another try. Yeah, I'll play PoE2 as well in a bit. What's up, Mario? How are you doing? Thanks. We are currently farming. I'm very good. I got this yesterday. Very happy. Grandfather there. Sadly, it's not the best Rama, but you know, it's a 0.5 one, so I'll take it. I'm gonna pop this, even though we don't really get XP here, but who cares? Feel that resource. Betray us. Ah, I opened the Ontario one. Oh well, doesn't matter. It's fine. Let's make sure to actually open the proper chest this time, right? We don't Are you right now? BC nice. I did disappear because I hated that way tempering was. I just never get what I needed, and when I got items it would break. I didn't have that bad of experience with tempering ever, to be fair. I broke a couple of items, but I just settled a lot more, I guess. Ooh, that's kind of been roll on everything else that's you kinda care there. Idol.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Anything other here? Nope. What we got? Yeah, that's fine. We got 11 minutes there, so we can potentially kill a couple more here to the boss. I'm cool with getting a bad sunk or even a trolling one because you can get the new gear quicker. Yeah, it's very nice. Like the thing with sanctification is that it made like bad pieces of gear that it was bad per se. It was just not optimal. It was not bad, but it was, you know, not optimal. It made those gears much like something you actually want to use if it gets a good sanctification, right? You'd never consider running them otherwise, but now because of sanctification, you just, you know, and because you don't need to spend a lot of time with masterworking either, right? You just masterwork it a couple of times until you get the right thing. It's really quick, and then you just sanctify. Especially on uniques. On legendaries are a much bigger pain to actually sanctify, because you just have to prep so much stuff. You have to roll them, you have to put the aspect on, then you need to roll the temper, right? Then you need to masterwork or masterwork before, depending on what you want, right? And, you know, socket, everything like that, right? But uniques are much faster, much easier. Oh, music is down. Okay, can we kill 3 more? GL life with good sunk, and that was my baseline for a while, yeah. Like, normally you'd never consider running a weapon with GA life, right? If it did not have GA strength, after day 1 you're not using it, right? After day 1 you're not running a weapon that has that does not have GA strength. But now you do consider that, like, good, that's a good sign, huge, right? Ooh, a free tongue. Nice. We have to kill one less then. Ooh, big. Right GA and max roll. Hopefully we get a good sanctification there. That's an amazing, like, resource or a mythic. You know, mythic could be good. Resource, fire damage, something like that. Strength or whatever. I just want a decent one because this is a very good helmet. Very, very good. As long as I get a decent one, I'll be happy. I don't care if it's not the best one. As long as it's a decent one, I'll take it. Strength of... like, there's a bunch of them. All stats is also decent. Strength of gems is also decent, because I can just get more strength, right? It's basically as good as strength. So, yeah. Percent strength I'll also take. That's also very decent. It's not as good as strength, but you know. And anything decent I'll take on the helmet. Because, like, it's kind of really important to get that cooldown. To get, like, that helmet with a good cooldown roll is very important for the Wrath of Time and stuff like that, because then it allows you to run an additional rune for damage, right? Or potentially the shield rune, Bulwark, potentially, if it ends up being better, because it gives you access to the aspect. It gives you damage when you have a barrier, right? That's a 30%. Very nice. 60% if you get it on the two-handed, which we kind of want to do. Oh. Wait, what? I don't think I have anything on right now on the trade. What do we get for trade? Let's check. Who wants to trade with me? And what do they want to buy? It's a 4J T-Bolt I got. I'm actually not gonna sell it, the T-Bolt. Cause I'll see if I need to use it for this build or not. If I want to use it for this build, I'm not selling it. I'll just roll it myself. Maybe I get lucky, maybe I don't. I don't think anyone wants to pay like more than 5 bill for it, so whatever. I'll just roll it myself and see what I get. Third blade, we don't care. Not a good polearm. Just a helmet, alright. Oh, we're running out of space.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
How many tongues we have? 18, 6, 19. Okay, we just need to kill one more. One more. And the world boss should be up in like 4 minutes, I think. So we should be fine. Yeah, 5 minutes for the world boss. Okay. You guys summon that while I pick my loot. Yeah. I'm not sure what's an upgrade or not. It's funny though. I can tell which ones are bad but not good. Yeah. I'm saving a bunch of them, like a bunch of those. I'm just kind of waiting because I just don't have the scrolls to roll all of them. I just need to sit down. Like there's so much things I need to do. I just need to sit down and roll and run all of this, right? I have like 100 plus on my paladin as well. Just run all of them, get a bunch of scrolls so I can temper all of my legendaries, right? Okay. Did I get the tongue? Yes, sir. Got the world boss then. Yo, what? What? I got yanked. Bruh. Anything good here? Polarm could be nice. That's about it, right? Yeah. Don't think we got any good aspect either. So, I didn't check the books. Oh well. Let's actually go over there then. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to go in a bit anyway, so we're gonna end the stream for now here. Thanks for coming. We'll see if we can get, I can get the Sanctified build updated tomorrow. So we can start masterworking for it, like not tempering for it, right? That'll be good. But anyway, guys, thanks for coming. On the Twitch chat, we're gonna be raiding Bit. Is a very cool barbarian build guide writer. He writes for Max Roll as well. It's a very cool, chill French guy. So it's one of the cool French guys, all right? As an European, we can say that, all right? I support this as an European. He's a cool French guy, all right? Go check him out. We're gonna raid him now. So see you guys over there. On the YouTube side, see you guys tomorrow, probably a bit earlier than today, at around like 2, maybe 3 GMT, PM, of course. But yeah, guys, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.